SA Designer Showcase Season 1 rolled out the red carpet in style tonight at Coastlands Umhlanga Hotel. And with various artists showcasing their work to different provinces, South Africa is sure in for a treat. So hang out with me, Yeshika Naidu, as we partake. Joining me now, our hosts, Dion Govender and Bonita Sampath, Miss India SA. Welcome to the show, guys, and thank you so much. How are you doing?
Great, thanks, and you?
Very well, thanks. And you, Bonita?
I'm well, thank you very much.
That's good. So tell me, how did you guys get associated with this event?
Well, for me, I've been involved with shows, been involved with Miss India Worldwide last year, hosting it as well on TV. I felt this was also an opportunity I wanted to do, and when I was approached about it, I took it with open arms.
Nicoline is usually helping around with Miss India South Africa, and that's how I met her. She's the owner of Global Media Events, and that's exactly how I got involved.
Okay, what do you guys expect from the audiences tonight?
Well, I think by the looks of what we're seeing already coming through the red carpet, there's a lot of prominent people that have traveled from all over Durban. And Durban's never had a show like this before, so that's a first for us. And I think people are in for a night of great entertainment, great fashion, and glitz and glamour.
Any expectations for the designers' garments showcase tonight?
I have been a naughty girl because I've been backstage and I took a little bit of a peek at what the girls were going to, or the designers were going to showcase. These pieces are all designer and they're all one of a kind.
So what's your take on Saffron TV and DSTV Indian being media partners for an event such as this?
Well, I'm actually grateful that you guys are here present. Obviously, you guys are part of the Indian community and spreading the talent that we are showcasing here today. And obviously, Durban has a strong culture of Indians who watch your channel, so it's a great opportunity as well.
Any surprises in store for the audiences tonight?
Well, we have some very magical experiences coming up tonight. I can't tell you too much about that, but you'll experience that in the show tonight.
Can we twist your arm, Bonita?
No. No.
Actually, I do have a surprise as well, and I'm not about to tell you because I want you to come inside and see what we're doing, and I want you to experience the surprise for yourself.
Okay, well, we certainly will, and we look forward to meeting you guys up there in a little bit. Enjoy the rest of the night, and all the best for the future.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Joining me now is Ashraf, the designer of Bridal Mystery and this gorgeous red carpet-worthy gown I've been honored to wear. Thank you, Ashraf, for joining us, and welcome.
Thank you very much.
Now, Ashraf, tell me a little bit about yourself and your line.
Well, I started dress designing after I finished school. My mom actually gave me that inspiration because she used to be a normal dressmaker, and she inspired me to push me in that direction to go and do dress designing.
When did you first realize your passion for designing?
After I finished school, actually, I wanted to become a doctor at first, and then my passion for the exclusive bridal and evening wear inspired me, and that's when I switched over to the fashion industry.
Any particular designer or theme that you draw inspiration from?
I actually do my own research as far as design is concerned. I like to fuse the Indian with the Western garments, and I think that inspires me a lot. All the intricate Indian beadwork, as you can see on this dress here.
How long did it take you to do this stunning dress? It looks like it took ages.
Thanks. It took us about 4 weeks to do the beadwork, and to put the dress together, it takes a week to do that.
And who have you designed for most recently? Except me, of course.
We designed for quite a few people. We did dresses for the Miss India pageant. Most of the girls wore my dresses at the Miss India, and now we're doing the Gauteng pageant as well, and of course now this event here.
Hi Thurian, first of all, this is a stunning dress. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself, your line, and the dress?
Okay, basically my line is called Spine by Thurian Mudli. So it's a bit of everything. It forms a rack in a shop type thing like that. You know, like the spine is the basis of everything. I cover all types of garments. I do matric dresses and stuff like that for clients with the ones, but I do mainly ready-to-wear stuff. But edgy and use the catchphrase before of elegantly twisted, which is because I make fairly simple clothes, but then I always like turn it a bit and twist it a bit to a different side. And yeah.
Well, for one, I'm sold on the twist. So when did you first realize this was your passion?
My final year of BCom at Natal University, I decided I want to do something because I was only doing one course at the time. And then in completion of that, I was doing a fashion design course that I studied for about a year and then self-studied after that for about another year and a half.
Thiren, can you tell me a little bit more about this outfit and in detail, what was the inspiration for each part of it?
Basically, I was asked to do a show a few months ago and the theme was Rise of a Phoenix. So we decided to make something with another garment that I made in the show was like the fire, and this was like the bird and the feathers. And then we took all the different colors of feathers and merged it together and then forming the creation of a phoenix.
Hi there, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and your line?
My name is Atrish Ntombela. I'm from Port Shepstone and I represent a fashion brand Trish Carmen.
Okay, and how long have you been involved at Trish Carmen?
For 7 years.
Can you tell me about your stunning dress that you have on display here tonight?
As you can see, it's a red dress. I've used chiffon fabric and I've used pleating as detail, and I've used a satin belt to complement the dress, as well as this lovely flowers to add some glam to it.
Joining me now is Adele Bortis from Extreme Model Management. Hi Adele. Firstly, amazing looking models.
Thank you very much. Yeah, they are stunning and they're well trained.
Do they go under a strict regime?
Yes, we are very strict with our models. They get taught very well, and you will see tonight that each one of them are amazing.
So how did you get involved with the event SA Designer Showcase?
We were fortunate to know some of the organizers, and they invited us to bring some of our models. And in the end, we just added more and more models, and it became a lovely event for us.
So tell me a little bit about who you are and your line.
Okay, my name is Rizwana Singh. I'm a Durban designer. I've got 3 labels, CFH Couture, Funky Chic and Casbah. I've got my own model management as well, which is CFH Model Management and CFH Glamour Events.
Sounds like you're doing very well for yourself, which is indeed excellent. Now tell me about the stunning outfit that you have on your model here. Can you talk me through it and from where you drew your inspiration?
Well, this is just one of the couture gowns. It's basically crushed satin layered with organza, and yeah, just hand beaded. So basically just a couture sort of bridal or ball gown.
Joining me now is a face you should all be very familiar with. Hi Arita, how are you doing?
Good, thanks, and yourself?
Very well, thanks. So how did you get associated with such an event?
Well, being associated with Saffron Nights, I was invited, and who can say no to having a look at what Durban has to offer?
Okay, I can clearly see that fashion is right up your alley. So I was asked to question you about your stunning dress. Who designed this?
Well, I went more commercial tonight. It's something that I managed to find while shopping around, so...
Well, it's stunning. So any special designer you're looking out for?
Well, I'm going to see what the guys are offering. I haven't seen these designers as yet, so we'll see how the night goes.
Well, sneak preview, you're definitely in for a treat. They're all stunning up there.
I'm sure I am.
Okay, well, I'll catch up with you later, and all the best for the rest of the evening.
Great, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Joining me now is Saad from Zuri Couture. How are you doing, Saad?
Hi, good, thanks, and yourself?
Very well, thanks. So how did you get associated with the event?
Well, I'm a good friend of Bonita Sample. She's hosting the event, and we were just chatting one day, and I got to find out about the event, and she asked me to come through. So I'm just excited to be here.
So any designs and garments we should look out for later on?
I'm looking forward to my segment. I go up third, and mine is Indo-Fusion. But I'm also looking forward to the other designers. I read a sneak peek of what's happening backstage, and there's some really stunning stuff to come.
Hi Riyash, how are you doing?
Good, thanks, and you?
Very well, thanks. So tell me your interest in the fashion show today.
Well, basically, I'm just coming here to see the showcase, supporting some of the designers, which are my friends, and just coming out for a good night.
Tell me a little bit about yourself and your involvement in the event.
Not such the involvement in the event, but I'm in the social scene in that I do stand-up comedy, I do film production as well, and lots of MCing. So lots of friends over here, and I've just come through to support today.
Excellent. So what do you think of South Africa hosting such an event?
I think it's really good for the industry, especially. It obviously goes to show talent, showcasing the talent as well. I think it's a good platform for young and up-and-coming designers as well. And it's a brilliant event, a good night out, and for us to enjoy.
Joining me now is the president of COPE. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
My privilege, ma'am.
And what is your take on Durban hosting an event such as this?
I think it's a fantastic event. This is really suitable for Durban because this is one of South Africa's tourist destinations. So it's appropriate to have an event like this here.
What do you think of DSTV Indian and Saffron TV hosting and being a media partner with this event?
Look, I think it's a very important thing. In the first place, one has to take into account that South Africa is not an entirely homogeneous society. So you do need to have services that focus on bringing out the various aspects of South Africa's society's potential, the potential of various communities, and create space for all of this, what forms the rainbow nation of our country.
Well, in your opinion, do you think South Africa is ready for this outbreak of fashion?
I think it is, and I think we need to keep that because variety is the spice of life, you know.
In the crowd of faces, look who I bumped into today. Mo Magic, no stranger to Saffron TV. Welcome, Mo. It's a privilege to have you once again.
It's a pleasure. How are you doing tonight?
Very well, thanks. Any nerves?
A little, but I think nerves is good. I'm here to add a bit of spice and variety to the SA Designer collection tonight. So really looking forward to that.
Now, Mo, we've seen a lot of your work. Anything new for tonight?
Some of the firm favorites and some of the new things that I've been working on, yeah.
Okay, so now can I twist your arm? I heard you do this illusion about you bending a spoon or something like that.
Yes. Over the years, that's one of the things that people speak about when they see my close-up show. Would you like to see it?
I'd be privileged.
Okay, perfect. Now I have here a stainless steel teaspoon. Okay, it's absolutely strong. Now watch very carefully. I'm just going to step back a little bit, but you can see this. Here's the spoon. Here's the bowl. Here's the handle. Watch very, very carefully. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to lower down a little bit. Watch the handle, Yashika. Can you see the handle? See, if I just rub very gently, see the handle starts to bend up. Watch, if I just wave my hand under the spoon, the handle goes a little more. Just a little more. Can you see that? Watch now the spoon.
Wow. Okay, I don't know whether to be astounded or creeped out. That was excellent.
Excellent. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. And this is something for you, the viewers at home. Watch. Keep your eye on the bowl. Watch it bend right there. Just for you at home.
Hi, I'm Zain Kara and I'm one of the organizers for this event. This event was a phenomenal one. For us, it was a feather in the cap. We believe that success has been achieved and we hope to do this better next time.
Hi, I'm Micheline Abram, also one of the organizers. We definitely plan to go with our way forward, plan to take it to many cities in South Africa, so that definitely is our vision.
I think the Durban Designer Showcase was absolutely spectacular, and it means a lot to Durban. It's putting Durban on the map, and I think the show was absolutely phenomenal. The designs, the designers, everything.
I've always been a lover of fashion, but after tonight, I have a newfound respect for the process that goes into this end result. These young designers have not only showcased their work, but proved to the world that SA flavor is worth being sought after. So from me, Yeshika Naidu, cheers and God bless.